Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about magnetic circuits. Okay, what is magnetic circuit? Why it is important in the electrical circuits? From this, what we can find? Okay, so first we will see. These are the contents we are going to discuss in this first video, magnetic circuits. In the later, we'll discuss about Faraday's laws, self and mutual inductance, coupling coefficient, and dot conventional rules. Here the thing is, these already have studied in the plus 2 plus 1 and also even the basic electrical engineering. Even then, we are going to discuss again for your better understanding. Okay, so you will be able to understand the basic concept of magnetic circuits and the concept of self-inductance and mutual inductance. And the later we will understood the concept of coupling coefficient and dot conventional determination in the circuit analysis. Okay, first we will see the magnetic circuits. Okay, electrical current flowing along the wire creates magnetic field. Okay, so it's shown as shown in the figure. If you see this figure, okay, so this is the figure. In the second figure, you can understand. So two lines, those are the flux lines. These are called flux lines. The current flowing through that magnetic wire. Okay, magnetic wire. So current flowing through that, it creates the magnetic field. Magnetic field. Okay, that is. Now, that magnetic field can be visualized by showing lines of magnetic flux. Whatever the magnetic field creating, so that can be visualized by showing the lines. Those lines are called flux lines, magnetic flux lines. Flux, it is denoted by phi, right? That is the symbol for the flux. The direction of the field can be determined by the using the right hand rule. Okay, those are the Fleming's left hand right hand rule we have studied in the basic electrical engineering. Same thing, by using right hand rule, we can find the direction of the field. Faraday discovered the current flowing through the coil not only creates the magnetic field in the iron, it also creates the voltage across the coil that is proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux in the iron. Okay, already we have two laws. So not only creates the magnetic field but also find the voltage across the coil. Okay, that is a main. So Faraday, he has discovered both the things, not only creating the magnetic field, but also creates the voltage across the coil that is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux. Okay, the voltage, whatever the voltage created, that voltage is called electromotive force, or in short, it is called EMF. It is denoted by symbol E. Okay, generally sometimes they are taking even V also. Okay, basically it is electromotive force, that is a voltage. Sometimes they are taking V also. Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction, because this principle we are using in many times, even in the transformers we are taking, in all applications wherever you are using Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. From that, so the voltage, just now I mentioned here, it creates the voltage across the coil that is directly proportional to the rate of change of flux. That is only principle Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. So E is equal to N into d phi by dt. E is directly proportional to d phi by dt. When it is equal, E equal to electromotive force or EMF is equal to N into d phi by dt, where N is number of turns. Okay, the sign of induced EMF is always in a direction that opposes the current that created it. That phenomena is called Lenz's law. You know Lenz's law also. So that again we will discuss in the later also. Lenz's law, it always provides the opposite direction, that is whatever the cause, okay, creates that one, it is opposite the current. Here the sign of EMF is opposite to the current value. Okay, now in the magnetic field of magnetic circuit of the figure, driving force analogous to voltage, it is called magnetomotive force. It is denoted by capital F. Okay, this is the force, driving force, which is analogous, similar to the voltage in the magnetic circuit. So that's the reason it is called, that is the MMF. In short, it is MMF. It is a magnetomotive force. It is denoted by, designated as F. Okay. So if you observe these two figures, one figure it is a electrical circuit, another one it is a magnetic circuit. Both are having same cross-sectional area A, length of the coil it is L, and conductance that is shown as a rho. Here it is a permeability because it is a magnetic circuit. When the current flowing through this one, it creates the flux, right? So that is in magnetic field. Magnetic field. Okay, just I am taking innovation here. Just one line and just for, yeah. Okay, this one we are taking here. Flux is creating in the magnetic field. Flux is creating here. Here it is a similar only. By observing this one, what is nothing is there here. So current flowing through the circuit. This is a closed circuit. Then only it is called the circuit, right? So here also it is the coil, current flowing through this coil at that time. So flux creates, that is only magnetic field creates, that is showing in terms of the flux lines. So it is denoted by phi. Okay. The magnetomotive force is created by wrapping n turns of wire carrying current I. So the magnetomotive force MMF is equal to F, that is equal to N into I. Okay, that is a ampere turns. Here N is the number of turns of the coil and I is the current flowing through the coil. So product of N into I, where EMF is directly proportional to d phi by dt and E equal to N into d phi by dt. The magnetic flux is proportional to the MMF driving force and inversely proportional to the quantity called reluctance, which is analogous to the resistance. Okay, in the Ohm's law already you know. So if you are applying same Ohm's law in this magnetic circuit, so magnetic flux is directly proportional to the MMF and inversely proportional to the quantity that is called reluctance. Okay, so phi is equal to what? F by reluctance. F is equal to, F means here magnetomotive force, MMF is equal to reluctance into flux, magnetic flux. So reluctance is equal to, what is the reluctance here? So rho L, that is it is denoted by capital R, right? So that is equal to L by mu A. L is a length, A is a cross-sectional area, and mu is a permeability. Okay. Now magnetic flux density. You know flux, it is a magnetic flux. So flux density, It is nothing but what? Flux by area. Magnetic flux by the area. Flux, the unit of flux is Webers, and area of unit is, that is a meter square meter. So Webers per meter square. It is equivalent to Tesla. 1 Tesla is equal to 1 Weber per meter square. So electric current density J is equal to current by area, I by A. If we are taking electric density, if it is a magnetic flux density, B. If it is a current, electric current density is J. J is equal to I by A. So magnetic field intensity, with n number of turns of the wire carrying a current I, the MMF created in the circuit, that is Ni, right? MMF F equal to Ni, that is a ampere turns. With I representing mean path length, that is L, actually it is a length for the magnetic flux. So magnetic field density, if you are taking magnetic field intensity, H is equal to Ni by L. Okay, these already you have studied in the basics level. Just only for remembering purpose, again we are discussing here. H equal to Ni by L. So what is the relation between magnetic field intensity and flux density? That is B equal to mu into H. B equal to mu into H. Okay, now we'll see that here when you are comparing with the magnetic and electric circuits and those units. Okay, in the electrical, it is a voltage. It is a similar, that is an analogous element in the magnetic circuit, that is magnetomotive force, MMF. Unit of magnetomotive force is ampere turns. I'm not talking about units of electrical, already you know that, right? So current in electrical element and in the magnetic circuit, that is a magnetic flux. What is the flux unit? Webers. That is a denoted WB. A resistance in electrical circuits, in the magnetic circuit, it is a reluctance. Unit of reluctance is ampere turns per Weber. Conductivity, that is a, in magnetic circuit, it is a permeability mu. Unit of that Weber per ampere turns meter. Current density, electric current density, in the magnetic field it is magnetic flux density B. Weber per square meter, that is equal to Tesla. In the electric field, that is denoted by E. In the magnetic field, that is denoted by H. Magnetic field intensity, ampere turns per meter. So these are the similarity. That's the reason we are calling analogous. Analogous means similar. Okay. Now, if you observe this, the two circuits, one is the electrical circuit, another one is magnetic circuits. Okay, the equivalent of these two circuits, you can see here. So this is the equivalent of this. So current flowing through the circuit. So I current flowing in this circuit, same current only it is flowing. So that is, so this one it is a resistance. Through this, then only it is called some load we need to use here. Here we are taking R. Okay. Now voltage, it is the source. Current is flowing in this. Then it is a closed circuit. Right? Here also it is a magnetic circuit. It is also source B. But here it is a magnetic, right? So that's the reason it is called voltage is, what is the similarity? That is a analogous element in the magnetic, that is a MMF. Okay, that is a MMF. So source it is a MMF and current it is flowing here, and current flowing through the magnetic circuit. So they based on the number of turns, and is a number of turns. So flux is created. That flux lines we are showing with the 5, right? So here flux is showing here. So this is the source MMF. Flux is flowing here in this direction. Through this one, it is a, What is this? It is not a resistance, it is a reluctance in the magnetic circuit. This is the similarity between electrical circuit and magnetic circuits. Now we'll see the comparison between electric circuit and magnetic circuits. Okay, now we'll see the path traced by, in the electrical circuit, path traced by the current is called electric current. In the magnetic circuit, what is? That is a flux. Path traced by magnetic flux is defined as magnetic circuit. In electrical circuit, that is a EMF. In magnetic circuit, that is a MMF. Here it is a driving force in electric circuit. Unit is volts. In the magnetic circuit, that is a driving force. MMF is the driving force in the magnetic circuit. Unit of MMF is ampere turns. Okay, so current is flowing in the electrical circuit. So unit of current is amperes. In the magnetic circuit, flux is there in the magnetic circuit. Unit of flux is Webers. The flow of electrons decides the current in the conductor. The number of magnetic lines of force decide the magnetic flux. You can see the difference here. Here flow of electrons, there number of magnetic lines of force. Resistance opposes the flow of current. Unit of resistance is ohm. Here reluctance is opposing the magnetic path to the flux. Unit is ampere turns per Weber. That is a reluctance. Similarly, we have some more comparisons between electric circuit and magnetic circuits. Okay, resistance, you know what is the resistance formula? Rho L by A. So R is directly proportional to the length and inversely proportional to the area, and also depending upon the nature of the material. And reluctance, sometimes that is they are taking cap R, that is a third letter, or sometimes they are taking S also. S is equal to L by mu A. Mu A. L is the length, A is the area, and mu, that is a permeability, mu equal to mu naught into mu R. Okay. The current here, current is equal to, from the Ohm's law only, here we are taking I equal to voltage, right? That is a EMF by resistance. V equal to I equal to V by R, right? Same thing only, E by R. Flux here, so similarity of the current is flux. Flux equal to MMF by reluctance. Current density, that is J, it is equal to I by A. I by A, area. Flux density is phi by A. Conductivity is reciprocal of resistivity. So conductance equal to 1 over R. So permeance is reciprocal of the reluctance. Permeance, that is equal to 1 by S. Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law is applicable to the electrical circuits. Here, Kirchhoff's MMF law and Kirchhoff's flux law is applicable to the magnetic circuits. Okay, till now we have discussed about basics of magnetic circuits. Okay, and Lenz's law, Faraday's law, simple those things, and basics, that is how these are connected, what is the similarity between electrical circuit and magnetic circuits, what are the comparison between electrical and magnetic circuits. Okay, thank you for listening.